Welcome to our deep dive into Japan's corporate powerhouses. We begin with Konami Holdings at $15.82 billion. Moving forward, we come to Toyota Tsusho with $15.9 billion. Next in line is Sumitomo Realty and Development at $16.1 billion. Progressing up, we find TDK valued at $16.2 billion. Our journey continues to Pan Pacific International Holdings at $16.8 billion. Advancing further, we reach Renesas Electronics with $17.9 billion. Now we arrive at Disco Corp, standing at $18.2 billion. Moving along, we see Ajinomoto at $18.8 billion. Climbing higher, we come to Central Japan Railway with $19.1 billion. Next up is Mitsubishi Estate valued at $19.2 billion. Continuing upward, we find Asahi Group at $19.2 billion. Progressing further, we reach Nomura Research Institute with $19.3 billion. Our path leads us to Kao at $19.5 billion. Moving forward, we come to SMC Corp with $19.6 billion. Advancing next is Suzuki Motor at $19.8 billion. Now we arrive at Phonics standing at $20 billion. Climbing higher, we see Bandai Namco with $20.0 billion. Continuing up, we find Nippon Steel at $20.3 billion. Next in line is Daiwa House valued at $20.4 billion. Progressing further, we reach Oryx with $21.2 billion. Moving ahead, we come to Dai-ichi Life Holdings at $22.0 billion. Now we arrive at Fujifilm standing at $22.0 billion. Advancing forward, we see Panasonic with $22.3 billion. Continuing upward, we find Aeon at $22.4 billion. Next up is NTT Data valued at $22.8 billion. Progressing further, we reach East Japan Railway with $23.0 billion. Our journey brings us to Toyota Industries at $23.0 billion. Moving along, we come to Marubeni with $23.2 billion. Climbing higher, we find Komatsu at $23.6 billion. Now we arrive at Z Holdings standing at $23.9 billion. Advancing next is Murata Manufacturing with $23.9 billion. Continuing up, we see Sumitomo at $24.6 billion. Next in line is NEC Corp valued at $24.8 billion. Progressing further, we reach Mitsui Fudosan with $24.9 billion. Moving forward, we come to Bridgestone at $25.1 billion. Now we arrive at Japan Post Holdings, standing at $25.4 billion. Climbing higher, we see Otsuka Holdings with $25.6 billion. Continuing upward, we find Canon at $25.6 billion. Next up is Advantest, valued at $26.2 billion. Progressing further, we reach Sompo Holdings with $26.5 billion. Our path leads us to Terumo at $26.6 billion. Moving ahead, we come to MS and AD Insurance with $27.9 billion. Now we arrive at Daikin standing at $30.8 billion. Advancing forward, we see Fujitsu with $32.0 billion. Continuing up, we find Denso at $32.0 billion. Next in line is Japan Post Bank valued at $32.3 billion. Progressing further, we reach 7-Eleven with $33.0 billion. Moving along, we come to Oriental Land at $33.6 billion. Climbing higher, we find Mitsubishi Electric at $34.0 billion. Now we arrive at Hoya standing at $34.4 billion. Advancing next is Honda with $39.3 billion. Continuing upward, we see Daiichi Sankyo at $40.6 billion. Next up is Takeda Pharmaceutical valued at $44.9 billion. Progressing further, we reach Japan Tobacco with $48.9 billion. Our journey brings us to Shin-Etsu Chemical at $49.3 billion. Moving forward, we come to Mitsui Bussan with $49.7 billion. Now we arrive at Mitsubishi Heavy Industries, standing at $51.4 billion. Climbing higher, we see Tokyo Electron with $54.9 billion. Continuing up, we find Mizuho Financial Group at $56.3 billion. Next in line is SoftBank valued at $60.0 billion. Progressing further, we reach Itochu Shoji with $60.6 billion. Moving ahead, we come to Tokyo Marine at $63.0 billion. Now we arrive at KDDI standing at $65.1 billion. Advancing forward, we see Mitsubishi Corporation with $65.8 billion. Continuing upward, we find Chugai Pharmaceutical at $72.0 billion. Next up is Recruit valued at $72.4 billion. Progressing further, we reach Nintendo with $75.6 billion. Our path leads us to NTT, Nippon Telegraph and Telephone, at $81.2 billion. We come to Sumitomo Mitsui Financial Group with $83.4 billion. Climbing higher, we find Kayence at $87.3 billion. Now we arrive at Hitachi standing at $89.4 billion. Advancing next is Fast Retailing with $90.0 billion. Continuing to the peak, we see Mitsubishi UFJ Financial at $129.0 billion. Nearing the summit, we find Sony with $131.1 billion. And finally, we reach the pinnacle with Toyota at $214.3 billion. And there we have it. Which of these giants surprised you the most? And don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights into the world's top companies. Until next time, sayonara.